Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming, and in today's video, we are doing another Thursday night sim that we like to do here at Madden. And for this Thursday, we are given the Minnesota Vikings versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with the this is a very important game for both of them playoff-wise. Steelers coming off a big division win. Let's go ahead and take a look at the picks here. We have all of us picking the Vikings, even without, most likely, no Dalvin Cook, and most likely no Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen is doubtful, I'm pretty sure, and Cook is questionable, but I do remember Cook is projected not to play. That is our record in these sims next to our picks, in case you were wondering. So let's go ahead and get right into these stats. For the Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger, he is going to average 281 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in this game. Kirk Cousins for the Minnesota Vikings is projected to average 244 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0.7 interceptions per game. It's pretty obvious who the better quarterback is out of the two right now at their time, just based on how they're playing, and Madden has that too with the stats. Obviously, Kirk with the less turnovers. I do think Kirk will be able to throw more touchdowns than Ben, though, and maybe more yards too, to be honest. But anyway, now we're on to the running backs. Like I said, Dalvin Cook, he was projected to miss Week 14 up and through with a shoulder injury, but he did practice the 2 days before the game, so he might play. If he does, I do not know if he's going to be limited or not. So with that information, I just went ahead and used Alexander Madison rather than Cook to try to make it as accurate as possible. Najee Harris averaged 73 yards on the ground and 0.3 touchdowns. And Alexander Madison averaged 59 yards and 0.3 touchdowns. So as you can see here, these guys, according to Madden, they're not going to score. The running backs, the chances of them scoring according to Madden are not high, at least rushing-wise, maybe passing-wise. But, yeah, it's kind of interesting to me because, Najee Harris is a good running back. I don't think the Vikings D-line is all that good. And obviously, the Steelers have a good D-line going up against the Vikings with their backup running back, most likely. So, I could see that for Alexander Madison, but I do not really see why Najee Harris didn't score more. Maybe that's just the game plan Madden has where they don't run the ball as much. I don't know. But now we're going to go over into the receivers who did the best. And for the Steelers, we have Deontay Johnson with 7 of 7 big games. Chase Claypool, 5 of 7 big games. Pat Freiermuth with 3 of 7 big games. And James Washington with 3 of 7 big games. On to Minnesota. Their best receiver is Justin Jefferson with 7 of 7 big games. The guy who's going to be stepping in the absence of Thielen, Osborne, 6 of 7 big games. And then they got their tight end, Conklin, I think his name is, 4 of 7 big games, and D.D. Westbrook with 3 of 7 big games. So, yeah, as you can see here, it's obvious who has the better receiving core here. It's obviously not Minnesota. So these guys from Minnesota, if they want to win this game, it's a very important game for both teams. If they want to win, they're going to have to step it up because with no Adam Thielen, that hurts a lot. And with no Dalvin Cook, most likely, that's going to hurt their offense. So this Osborne guy, he needs to step up. The tight end needs to step up. Maybe even D.D. Westbrook. But on to other information that I thought was interesting in the game is that through these 7-game sim, 2 of the 7 games did go into overtime. So that tells you how close most of these games were. And speaking of close games, most of these games in the 7 sims were all one-score games. There was only one outlier where the score was like Vikings 20, Steelers 3. But other than that, all these were really close. And these games were either really high, like both teams in the 30s for scoring, or both teams in like the really low, or one team really low. So it's either a really high scoring game or a really low scoring game. I thought that was interesting, but let's get right here into who Madden is going to pick to win. And they have the Minnesota Vikings winning 5 of the 7 games in the sim with a projected score of Vikings 25 and Steelers 22. And Madden's record is 6-5 in these Thursday sims, in case you are wondering how accurate these are. Yeah, they're 6-5. That's not bad, I would say. It's a better record than me, so I mean, take that how you want. But yeah, that's the video. That's all we got. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and sub for more Madden, GTA, and Red Dead content. We do have more Madden stuff coming this weekend. Bye, guys.